All right, and we're back. Here we are, going into round 3 in about 15 seconds or so of our Dragons of Tarkir pre-release experience, and it has been quite an experience. I would say a lesson in maybe to always make sure that you will have a stable mana base. I don't know. We've had two opponents who have basically lost on shaky mana, which is something I am not proud of, but I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so here we go. Play first. Always no. No, 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 no. So this is a lot of land, which is usually not a good thing, but a lot of land is better than having no land. I feel like I can keep this. I do have a turn 3 play. Sandcrafter Mage, a 3/3 for 3 is not bad. Is not bad at all. So we are going to get on the mana train. Also, if nothing else, we do have our win condition, Asheron Sovereign, up here, and most of the land it would require to play him. Which is ridiculous. So we're up against someone who is not Artarka for a change. We're up against another Dromoka Brood clan person. That's kind of exciting. You know, I think Dromoka and Dromoka Green-White, it's going to be a lot of stalling. You know, but our games have been going really quickly. I feel like we're at 3 colors. This person must have gotten my pool and is living that dream I was living earlier, where I was like, maybe I should be splashing some red into this or something. We're gonna throw our Kieran face down, because if it gets bolted or we lose it or something, I'm really not all that invested. It'll be pretty cheap to turn face up. You know, I feel like I'll be able to throw it down and then get down. What's the morph cost on this? It is flying and vigilance. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attack. Like so. No blockers, no nothing. I'm gonna keep investing in the board, hoping to all the goodness that there's not a board wipe in this format. I honestly don't know. I feel like if there is one, it's in like I know there's something that's like a massive bounce in blue. So here's hoping that I don't get a blowout. Oh, so the pacifism comes down on Hidden Dragon Slayer. That's kind of a bummer. It's not the worst. I have Dromoka's Command, which is my Swiss Army knife of everything. And on top of that, I do also have this Anok Survivalist, which is kind of good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw down... let me see. Yeah, I'd like to keep investing in the board. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down my Sandcrafter Mage. Everything's a 2/2, so I'll get to pick what the bolster is. I honestly don't think I even need the lifelink here. I think I just need to build a bear, build a dragon out of my little face down Kieran. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to flip this guy face up. He's going to get another counter. It's going to be 4/3. That's respectable. I should have done that before he attacked because I was tapped, but what you going to do? What you going to do? We're in no means in a bad situation. We're about to be at 6 mana. Our giant, adorable, chubby bunny, chubby belly dragon comes down at 7. So we only need to draw 1 more land. and then we are primed for a blowout. He hasn't played anything else this entire game except for that pacifism, which is a little bit strange. I'm going to keep investing in this board. I'll attack with these two. And that puts him at 8. So I have lethal damage on the board. He needs to play something, anything, or else he's going to flat out lose in his next turn. If it is a creature with a power of 4 or greater, my Hidden Dragon Slayer is going to kill it. And even if he plays one creature, I'm going to flip up my Anarch Survivalist. Yeah, this game is well over. He conceded. Now we're on the sideboard. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Unlike a lot of other games, he seemed to have a lot of land and just didn't... like. I feel like at that point he was pretty heavy into 3 colors. I'm not sure why he wasn't playing anything. I also don't even know what his game plan is, but, you know, throwing the first game is an awful strategy, and you should never do it. Never do that thing. Let me see. I kind of almost want to put in some Naturalize because it looked like he was running some enchantment removal, which is pretty much just that pacifism, but that didn't feel too bad at all. If he's playing pacifism on morph creatures, then that's the bottom of the barrel. There's Tread Upon, Whisper of the Wilds, Epic Confrontation. I don't feel like he's aggressive, so I'm going to get rid of this Orator of Ojutai, and I will put in a Naturalize. I think that's the only sideboard that kind of makes sense to me. I don't know. All of our games are going pretty short. I'm not going to complain. All right, so here we are. I do like this opening hand. It looks like he is going to go first. I don't know why these people keep going first in limited. This format is not that fast. I have Dromoka's Captain, which we've learned is amazing, and all of the land that I would ever need to play him, and this Avian Sunstriker. This may be the best hand we have ever drawn this entire draft. So let's see if it goes awry. I'm going to keep this Survivalist in my hand because I know that he runs at least 1 enchantment, so it would be nice to not be locked out. Also, I don't feel like there's really a need to rush. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that. He does have a 3/1 on the field. He's probably going to hit us with it this turn because that's what you do when you have something that has that much power and nothing to block it. So that sucks. Take 3 damage, go down to 17. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Calm down. Calm your tits. We have Dromoka Captain, who has first strike, and he now kills that thing if he ever attacks with it again. And starting next turn, we are going to start our own captivating. We're going to start attacking next turn. Hunt the Weak. Oh, that is rough. Okay, well that was rough. We just lost our captain. He's clicking so fast. Is someone mad? Ew. I forgot to type good luck, have fun. So what are we gonna do? Is this bird something that I want to play face down or face up? The double strike is so good. I really want to get it face up with a counter on it. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put it face down. That Dromoka Warrior and the Hunt the Weak is kind of a blowout sort of situation. I really hope he doesn't have another one of those. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Unless he's... Is he going to attack? He is going to attack. Ow. So that has us down to 9. I guess that didn't activate this ability only if you control that many. Okay. And Hero's Blade. Just typically not good. See, now we're at 5 lands. I can turn this bird up. Double strike. 2/2 double strike. Is not shabby. Or I can do something with this Enoch Survivalist. Okay, he has Hero's Blade. That is the problem. It makes sense for me to put this face down. Like that. And then I should be able to flip it up. I'm going to make him pay the activation cost on this stupid equipment because it is ridiculously expensive. And if he wants to waste his entire turn setting that up, that's almost like giving me a free turn to sort my way out of this mess. His curve is hitting really nicely. This could be the strongest curve we've seen all draft. Okay, so yeah, you're going to do that. 4, 5, 6, 7. That does put him at 7. He does need 8. So we are going to pay this. Flip this up. We're going to kill that sword. He will not have Formidable this turn. That sword is off of the field. My Survivalist is now big enough to kill his warrior if he attacks into me, so he should not want to. Okay, he played this guy. He still won't be able to attack with his Glade Watcher, though. And if he's not attacking with his Glade Watcher, he is... Oh, no, he's going to attack with his warrior. That's fine. Thank you, Survivalist. You've been a friend. I'll play you Celine Dion as you trade with that awful, terrible thing that has halfway killed me this game. Okay, so now we're at 6. We do have our Foe Razor at 7 mana, so we can just get to 7. We're going to be in good shape. I do have this bird who flips up for that much. Although, once again, like, I just... So aggressive. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit of breathing room here so that we're not completely blown out. Get a little bit of life gain. And I'm actually going to play this guy who has lifelink himself. That puts some pretty decent distance between us just getting blown out with a combat trick. Like a Tread Upon or something else. I don't know. Formless Nurturing. I love Formless Nurturing. That is one of my favorite cards from Fate Reforged. Well, the manifest cards in general. But certainly just like the sorcery creature manifests. It's such a good ability. Well, it's not good, but it's such an interesting ability. So if this is a creature, you can turn it up for its mana cost. Otherwise, it's just going to be a blank 3/3 creature, and we won't know which it is until later. So he's going to attack with Glade Watcher, I assume, because he just paid mana into it. There can't be any sort of combat trick or anything right here. The thing with Manifest is that Manifest is actually really super weak. In limited, because you are almost never going to hit what you want. Like, it's hard to build around Manifest when it's the theme of your deck. Even in casual, it is extremely difficult in limited to get things to fall as they may. Okay, so this is kind of nice. We've hit our Evolving Wilds finally. That's going to set us up for a Foe Razor Regent next turn, which is nice. When we get him into play, this whole game is going to be much, much more manageable. He only has one card in hand. We have that. We can either put our Kirin face down, or we can plan on turning up our Avian Sunstriker next turn. I am all for the Avian, because I've been waiting for that thing to flip up all game. So this is what we're going to do. He's going to, I assume, attack with his Manifest and Herald of Dromoka. That's fine. I'll block the Manifest all day with Ashran Cleric, who will die, and that's very sad. But, you know, his memory will live on. Also, then I will hit his Herald of Dromoka with my Double Strike and Bird, which is pretty freaking sweet. Kill it with the first strike damage. Okay, so he's only going to attack with the Cleric. That's fine with me. I will chump with my Cleric. There's Scion of Ugin coming down. Which looks like it looks to be a absolute perfect prime target. Wow, the graphic alignment for this card is a little bit off. Hope they fix that. Is perfect for our Foe Razor Regent, which we now have more mana than we know what to do with. We're at our critical mass, where basically you know, this game has kind of been hemming and hawing. Now we've kind of hit that stagnant board state where we're really unsure of like where everything is falling. But right now I have my first bomb. It's going to eat his Scion of Ugin and grow to be ridiculous. And I'm going to begin applying my own pressure with my Sunstriker, dealing 4 damage a turn. So there we go. My Regent is ginormous now, which is amazing. I actually really like this card. It's so pretty. Look at her. Look at her. It's got antlers and a mane. There's the pacifism. Okay. So we knew that there was something like that probably lurking around. You know, I'm going to take 5 damage this turn, but I still have my morph. So I'm going to cast you face down. And I'm going to keep on applying my own pressure with Sunstriker. See, now he's seen me with my Anok Survivalist. He's seen me with a Kirin, so he knows I at least have those 2 cards in my deck for Morph. He's going to attack with both of the things. I'm going to flip up my Kirin, because why would I not? I'm gonna get rid of this manifest. Yeah, see, that was a plains. You'll almost always hit a land unlimited because your land count is so high. I'm gonna hang on to this card in my hand. I really don't like having an empty hand. I'm not going to attack with my Sun Striker anymore, though. I'm not feeling quite so confident that I can't be blown out from 8 while he has almost any creature on the board. Unless I'm in the range of like a two turn kill, which this is like, it's not enough. So there we go. There's a morph. At this point, if that morph is relevant, it's a problem. Like this is the scary part of the game, where morphs can be played and be flipped up for anything. Oh my god, now we have the 2 of these lands. Oh, this is so awful. I'm not going to play him because there's nothing I can do with him, and I would rather just him sit back and see that I have these cards in my hand. That pacifism. If he's smart, he'll attack with the morph, because I'm not sure if I would block that or not. He decided not to. Another land. Okay, I don't want to look like I'm just holding on to stuff, so I'll play out that land. And then I will pass again. He still only has 1 card in his hand, so he's holding on to his lands as well. Although he, like, within reason, he could play, I think, any available morph cost I can think of with 8 mana and those 3 colors. Like, he's not hurting. I don't think any morph cost has more than double. So I guess we're just waiting for another bomb to come down. Okay, I'm just gonna play another land. And he's going to play the last card in his hand, another morph. So now he's at 6. Oh my god, really? Stop it. At least give me a morph or something I can do something with. I can't do anything with any of these things. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I just need him to sit over there and imagine I have a combat trick for just long enough. Okay, Salt Road Ambushers, that's what he was waiting for. If it's a creature, put 2+1/+1 counters on it. Oh my gosh, that is so rough. That is so rough. And it's a warrior. That is kind of quintessential awful. Oh my gosh, do I just get that off the field? Or do I take 4? I have to get it off the field. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I really worked hard for that bird. I don't think that bird was worth it. Don't think that bird was worth it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, we have Sandcrafter Mage. He's made himself a 3/3, so that's workable. He'll be able to kill that Dromoka captain through first strike. Oh my gosh, this game is turning, and not for the best. We've drawn way too many lands. Like, oh, no. Just stop. Stop drawing these non-land cards and putting them down. This is terrible. I don't think we're making out of this. I don't think we're making it out of this situation alive. I really don't. He didn't attack with anything. This is a creature, so I will play it. Bolster 2. That at least gives me... Okay, so I have some beefy stuff now. If he attacks into me, I can kill most of what he has. Terrible. Oh my gosh, that Dromoka Monument is going to turn into a dragon next turn. Hidden. No way. No way. Oh, no way. Oh. Yeah, this is it. I have difficulty imagining of any... I cannot imagine any one card that I could draw right now that would turn this game back around. Even if I drew... I think I only had one Anarch Survivalist. If I drew a Naturalize or Dromoka's Command, I would still be pretty hard pressed. To find a way out of this. Gosh, yeah, he's just got the morphs. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Why does this thing have a... Oh, because that is a +1/+1 counter. I was like, why does that have a blue number? If this is a land... Okay. Pinion Feast doesn't even help me here. Okay, but at least now we can see what he has. He has pacifisms, he has artifacts, he has enough to get me to main deck Naturalize in a greater amount. Maybe he'll only attack with one thing. No, he's just going to attack with everything. Yeah, there's no way out of that. Oh my gosh, I felt so good about her opening hand. I felt so good about it. It just went awful. It just went so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what can we do? I felt so good about that game. I'm really crushed. Oh, I felt so good about that game, and then it ended up so bad. So this Sunstriker was probably not very good. I don't know if I want to take it out or leave it in, but I think in the future I would just play it as a white 1/1 double striker. You know, that it was not worth waiting for that. Oh my gosh, I can, like, I just keep reliving that game over and over again. Oh, it was so traumatizing. It was so traumatizing. He seemed to have a really good hand as well. We're gonna get rid of that guy. His board is gonna be too stable for a Conifer Strider, I think, anyways. Get another naturalize. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be good enough or bad enough or anything. We'll have to see. This hand looks pretty good. I have Dromoka Captain, which is good. I have Naturalize, which is good. Hidden Dragon Slayer is pretty solid himself. We're just gonna have to hope for the best. Sandcrafter Mage, I do like him. Sack this and get a plane so that we have our white. We're going to get this poppin' just like my lip gloss. This poppin'. Okay, so get this. I can play Dromoka Captain, or I can start morphing things face down. Did he miss a land drop? Can that please just be like subtext for like every single third game that we've had? Did he just miss a landdrop.com? Okay. It's not gonna be that. There's the Glade Watcher. So here's the dealio. Sandcrafter Mage. I'm gonna bolster. So now I have a 3/3, and you have a 3/3. But my 3/3 is soon going to be a big flying vigilance thingy. So there's that. Okay, I feel like I need to get Dromoka Captain on the board. Oh, I need to get this girl off of the board is what I really need to be doing. Okay. So Dromoka Captain just got significantly worse because now I have two things on the board that he cannot deal with that I need to resolve ASAP. Okay. Kieran, I can turn him up for that and that. Then I'll have 3 mana. I can use the 3 mana. I can fight Sandcrafter with Soulfire. Or I could just Epic Confrontation. Yeah, so Like, honestly, let's try to keep our creatures alive, like, if we can. That'd be nice. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to flip you up. Then I'm going to fight you to you for this. Then I'm going to send my horsey thing at you. My Kirin. Did you know that Kirin is actually in Japanese, it is the name for a giraffe? Because they had this creature in their mythology, and then they, through trade, started getting tales of giraffes, and they're like, oh yeah, that's that thing. So Kirin is a mythological Japanese creature. I think it's in several Asian cultures. But in Japanese, at least, and maybe others, I don't know. It is also the name for giraffe. There you go. We're learning things today. We're learning because that's what life is all about. So I'm not really I'm not really sure what our situation is. I'm super into this game now. Like this is a really good match. This is a really good round. I feel like we're doing pretty good with our Mist Hoof. Sandcrafter Mage exists, so that's not as awful as if he didn't exist. You know, I got to knock down that little bit of life gain from earlier. Now he's gonna play this guy who always makes a spirit, who would be so relevant if I did not have this amazing flying giraffe on my side of the field as a spirit creature. I wish that spirit looked better. I wish you got to choose your tokens for this online, because you know you can kind of collect your thing. The thing on here you cannot. So I have my Kirin. That means this Whisper of the Wilds is now significantly like totes worth playing. Because she will tap for 2 mana next turn. So that's really good. I can attack with this. Take that however you will. It's going to lose his spirit. And that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and play out my Dromoka Captain. The only thing that I don't like is that Glade Watcher. That Glade Watcher is a real problem right now. Because my Captain can't attack into it. The double strike isn't enough. Just is not enough. Okay, well, he's got a mountain now, so now he's in all 3 of his colors. That Soulfire is pretty good, though. Holy crap. Maybe I should have just gotten rid of the... No, because then I would have lost my kid. Oh, great gooly moogly. Okay. So here we are. Here's our first giant, big, stupid dragon. Oh my god, and it's a doozy. It's a doozy. It is a doozy, but we have everything in our hand that we need to take care of it, namely this hidden Dragon Slayer. Do that, he's going to gain a life and get a +1/+1 counter, which is super annoying. And then I can flip this up and destroy it. And that opens up the skies for my flyer guy. I can't even attack with the captain to boost someone else because, yeah, like, he only bolsters himself right now. At least we got rid of that dragon. I need to end this game before more come out. He has 4 cards in his hand, so he has twice as many options as we do. That's... Oh my god. Oh, this game is so good. This game is so good. Another forest. What is he doing? What is he doing? Sungbringer's Torch, bolster X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter gains trample until end of turn. That would be so devastating, except it's not honestly that bad. This guy doesn't have first strike. No, he just has lifelink. I kind of feel like I should just double block him. Just to get rid of that business. Okay, so we're gonna put this guy face down. He morphs up for 5, so we can't unmorph him this turn, but he will megamorph, which is nice. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with these 2. He's gonna trade. I think I'm okay with that trade. I don't know if I should have done it like that. I probably should have just held off for a turn. Oh no, we can, because I tap you for mana, don't I? I'm just going to turn that up so that I have a big stupid thing and I don't have to worry about that. Next turn... And then I can just start throwing my stupid things at your stupid thing, and we'll see who dies. That sounds good to me. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll put down my Conifer Strider. I have more than enough lethal on the board for next turn. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oops. I have a hard time thinking of what could make this turn awful for me. I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's something. Like, just when you think, like, oh, nothing could fuck, like, there's always, like, a card. And if there isn't, you should probably assume there is one. Down to 2 life. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That was these last few rounds have been very kind to me and very unkind to them. So that's the game. Yeah, that was super fun. That was super fun. That had a lot of good back and forth. This was by far the best match so far. I guess we'll see how I am in round 4.